Hey everybody, Emmanuel from Wyze.trading here. I just want to go over a quick video on how to become profitable with prop firms, how to pass their challenges, and some key things that people are not aware of. Now first, exactly what it is, the challenge, right? They do 2-day passes, 5-day passes, and everyone is trying to finish them as quick as possible because everybody wants money. Very simple, right? Now you have to put the risk to reward aspect in there. If they give you a $1,500 drawdown or $1,000 drawdown, you're not trying to draw down on one trade, right? Your first trade can be executed poorly. You want to give yourself more buffer room, right? Not just for one trade, but also on the day. So for example, on Topstep, Apex, Take Profit Trader, some of the biggest prop firms there are out there, you want to trade micros. Yes, micros. All right. On a 50, even maybe a $100,000 account, I recommend micros over minis. It's just too big of a loss. You want to give yourself buffer room, not only to not lose the challenge in one day, but also one trade, right? Even if you're taking $300-400 losses, which is pretty much average on NQ or anything like that, if you're looking for some good profit and a good movement, right, you need to let the trade breathe. That's why I recommend micros over minis, right? It'll give you possibilities to scale out. Instead of just taking one mini, you have, 8, possibly 10 micros, so you can scale out 60% of your position, 80% of your position, and still keep your stop loss small and you let your runners run. Very, very simple. That will change your trading right then and there. Just trading micros over minis, right? Everyone wants to trade minis. Everyone wants to make as much money as possible, but you have to put the risk to reward factor in there. The risk to reward factor is absolutely huge. You do not want to blow the account in one day. You do not want to blow the account in 2 days, just in case if you have a bad 2 days, right? Everybody loses. I don't care how good you are. I don't care if you've been trading for 10 years or 6 months, right? Everyone's going to have losing days. And putting the aspect of a challenge on top of that, everyone's trying to sprint to the finish line when we should be treating it like a marathon, right? We have to keep that nice, consistent pace throughout the whole way and not get ahead of ourselves. The second we sprint, we're just going to take loser after loser. We're going to get into trades outside of edge, and we're going to throw our risk management out the window. Like I always say, this is going to become a spiral staircase down. We're going to throw the risk management out. We're going to overtrade. We're going to over leverage. We're not going to take our losers. We're going to put unnecessary risk on the table, just trying to make some money. If you're trading a $150,000 account, you have buffer room now. You can trade 1, 2 minis, possibly even 3 minis, depending if it's ES or NQ. This gives us enough room to take a losing trade, a couple losing trades, even a losing day, and not throw the account out the window, right? Plenty of people are just saying, okay, it's only 50 bucks, it's only 100 bucks, whatever it is. Yet the amount of trades and challenges that they lost, they could have funded their own account at that point, right? Some people are blowing accounts and challenges almost every day, every other day for 5, 6, even 8 months, right? This could have funded a perfectly good options account or even futures account. This would have been your hard-earned cash. You take profit, you take your payouts whenever you want, and you get the full 100% because it's your own money. Now, another thing I see traders do all the time is they're trying these accounts because they're cheap or cheap in theory, and they're still unprofitable. So if you're unprofitable on paper, now you're putting the emotions into play, understanding that money's going to come into play, and you're going to possibly lose money and make money. This is adding another variable into your trading that's going to hinder your trading, your emotions. If you're unprofitable on paper, you will be unprofitable with a prop firm. You will be unprofitable with your own money. That is why I recommend paper trading for a couple months after understanding technical analysis, after understanding how your emotions come into play, and understanding where edge is present. You then move on to a prop firm or your own actual hard cash, right? If you're unprofitable, there's no reason to spend stupid money on a challenge when you should be putting that money to the side for when you're profitable to use your own money, or to fund a couple accounts and have some extra room, or even pay for knowledge, right? Pay a course, pay a mentor, get the extra knowledge, invest in your knowledge first, invest in your brain, invest in your trading, and then you get a prop account, and then you make your own money. You don't just go full send into trading when you're unprofitable or you don't have the knowledge of basic technical analysis or understanding when and when not to trade. Now, one of the biggest things that's also overlooked is their rules, right? Every prop firm has the basic set of rules, but then they have the small variations of unrealized loss and gains. That's a big thing. For example, if I had a $50,000 account and I made $10,000 today unrealized gains, so my account is sitting at $60,000, right? If the account comes down to $5,000 profit unrealized gains, in theory, I'm on break even right now because I made 10 grand and I just lost 5 grand. So instead of being up $5,000, I'm in theory at the break even point for the day. This is huge because if I would have lost another 3 grand, for example, they would have cut my account. I would have hit a daily loss limit of $3,000. My account would have been blown, even though I would, in theory, be up about 2 grand right now. Little things like this is what blows accounts non-stop, and people don't understand this. You need to take into the unrealized gains part of it. Now, I know Topstep does not have this. I know Apex and Take Profit Trader has this. Every prop firm has a good and a bad aspect to it. You need to read through the rules. In my opinion, if the unrealized gains thing does not work for you, I would personally use Topstep. Topstep is a very good community. It's probably the biggest futures trading prop firm there is out there at the moment. Now, unfortunately, they do have a lot of trouble with their own platform because it's brand new, and they are swamped with traders and support team and stuff like that where they don't answer right away. They have a lot of bugs, but I assume as they go along their journey, they will get a lot better with that. So that is probably number 2 that I recommend. The number 1 that I recommend at the moment, which I'm currently in a challenge, a 2-day challenge. I've been in their challenge for 2 days so far with this prop firm, is Take Profit Trader. I'll have a code for 40% off in the description. So if you decide to go with them, I recommend using my code. You don't have to. But that is a new prop firm that I'm trying out now. They have insane support. They answer within minutes. Topstep sometimes takes days. And then number 3 is Apex. I don't recommend Apex at all. I've tried them before. It is just a cheaper variation. Right? Their accounts are very cheap, but there's always give and take for each prop firm. So just do your own research. Those are the big things of each prop firm and what I recommend. So like I said, for number 1, if you're not profitable yet, do not even buy an account. Save that money. Pretend like you bought an account if you want. Put that extra $50, $100 to the side, whether to fund your own account or to give you extra room for a course, for a mentor, or even just in case you end up blowing 1 or 2 accounts when you first decide to start. 2 is pick the right prop firm. Like I said, it really is between Topstep and Take Profit Trader in my opinion. And 3 is trade with less size. This is a marathon, not a sprint. Very, very simple. Use your micros, and if you're trading with a bigger account, use 1 to 2 minis. Do not over leverage. Yes, the money will be great if you're right, but if you are wrong, you will blow the account in 1 day, and you're just throwing $50, $100, $150 away every single time. Step by step, do not try the 5-day or the 2-day pass. Take the extra 3-4 days it might take and play safely. I promise you, in the long run, this will help you extremely. Every time you try to race the 2-day challenge, the 5-day challenge, you're gonna blow the account and have to start from 0 all over again. And another thing I wanna note is the payouts, right? When you're in the evaluation state or the pro state, which is the second stage, that is not real money yet. That's why they're only paying you 50%. When you get in and out of a trade, they calculate it to how many traders are long and how many traders are short. That is why it's only a 50% payout. It's still a sim account. Now, to get the 80 or 90%, you have to have 60 profitable trading days, right? This might vary a couple days on each prop firm, but in general, it's 60 profitable days. So if you were profitable every single day, that would be 3 months, right? So that full payout of 80 to 90% is not as close as it seems. You're not going to be profitable 80 days. You're not going to be profitable 60 days in a row. If you're a really good trader, say it's going to take you 80 days. So now it's taking 4 months to even get a 80 to 90% payout. Again, take that into account. Don't think your payout's going to happen tomorrow unless you decide to take that 50% cut, unless you're just looking for quick money to then build up your own account. Then that payout is just, maybe 2 weeks away. But if you're looking for the full pro account and looking to take those 80 to 90% wins, that account is 3 to 4 months away at best. You also will have to pay a pro fee when you get to that account. You're gonna have to pay anywhere from $135 to about $150 a month to become a pro trader with their platform. Again, these are little things that people don't see or they don't look for. They just see the money. They see they could possibly have 150 grand in funding. Maybe they go for 3 accounts and they have almost $500,000 in funding. They see all those big numbers and they don't see the little steps and stairs that it takes to get to that position, where they can have good size, have good trades. It not only takes a lot of risk management, you have to start off a lot slower, like I said, with micros, then work your way up. It also takes 3 to 4 months to become into that pro trader section. So in my opinion, there's 2 ways to do it. There's staying with a prop firm in the long run. You take those micros, like I said, you slowly build up account, you take good trades, and you wait for that 60 to 80 day threshold where you're going to become a pro trader. Once you're at this level, you can stick with the prop firm and use their money. Every payout you get, you can either save it, pretend like it's your own, or you can try to fund your own account, which I highly recommend. The other step is going for quick money, is you getting a $50,000, $100,000, or $150,000 account. You pass the first challenge where you take the 50% and you just leverage their money. You leverage maybe 1 or 2 accounts. You make your 10, 20, 50 grand, and then you take the 50% payout and you have 50% of that money that you made. That is the quick version. A lot of traders do that. I do recommend that too, especially if you have your own account. Just looking for some quick extra cash on the side to maybe build your current account, build a second account, or just put some money in the bank. You have to decide if you want to actually stay with them or if you just want to leverage their money to then put into your own account. Like I noted before, I'm doing a 3-account challenge, $150,000 per account with Take Profit Trader. I'm currently in day 2. If you want to follow along, join the Discord. If you're looking for pre-market plans, intraday commentaries, how I trade with other traders, again, join the Discord down below. I also have a full course from A through Z teaching absolutely everything I know. All that is in the description. Like I said, the free Discord is down below too. Come in, hang out, ask questions. Every Friday I give free pre-market plans, free intraday commentary, and a whole lot of free knowledge is in my Discord. On that note, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and stick around for more informational content.